Hey, what's up, folks? Peter Scott here, Scott Realty Consultants, and SearchSacramentoHomes.com. And I'm here with your quick August 2021 Sacramento real estate market update. I will be quick, I will be brief. But this headline was in the Sacramento Bee last week. Median home price falls in Sacramento, which is true, sort of. I mean, it definitely did fall up, but it's not drastic. It's a couple percent here. But that's the overall consensus of what's happening in our market right now. It's slowing. And the analogy we've been using is if you're on the freeway going down I-5 and you were going 150 miles an hour, now we're going 135 miles an hour, so or maybe 125. It's just basically letting off the gas a little bit and slowing down, which is not necessarily a bad thing because it was so crazy for a while, and people were pulling their hairs out and making multiple offers, offering crazy money over the asking price. So it's kind of a nice that it slowed down a bit, and it's interesting to see that prices are actually starting to come down just a hair. I think it was 13 straight months we had prices going up. So it's nice to see, okay, we've kind of hit a peak or a plateau, and now we're kind of tapering off and going down. So that's kind of what's happening in the market. And what does that mean? What does slowing down mean? It means a couple different things. One, it means there's more listings, which is great, but there's also less offers and less sales going on. So that means if you're looking to buy a house, it's not as competitive as it was before. You know, if the house was listed, it might have gotten 30 offers, 6 or 9 months ago. Now the house might get 5 offers or 6 offers, and that one might have sold for $75,000 over the asking price. Now that is not quite the case anymore. It might be $25,000 or $40,000 over. Depends on the house. That's another metric too that's kind of tapered up as well, is the amount of homes getting listed or getting multiple offers is down about 10%. It was at about 75% of homes got multiple offers. Now it's about 65% of homes get multiple offers, and about 25% of homes actually sell at the listing price or below. So that means, I mean, you got to think about that. If you are a home seller or a home buyer, not every house is going to get a million offers and sell crazy over the asking price. It just depends. I've got clients in escrow right now, and they're well below the asking price on a house. So it just depends. It's house by house. When I tell my clients, when you pull up to a house, if you love it and it's perfect house for you, chances are it's probably going to be that for somebody else too, if not 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 other people. So you kind of have to make an offer based on that. Let me jump into a couple of quick charts and graphics here, and thanks to Ryan Lindquist, the Sacramento Appraisal blog. Let's go on this site. So this is showing the changes from June to July. So you can see our prices went down 2.6%, and this is the regional. This is Sacramento, Yolo, Placer, El Dorado County. So down 2.6%. The number of sales is down 9%, but the inventory actually went up 64%. Now don't let that number trick you, 64%. So we went from about a half a month of inventory to still less than a month of inventory. So that's still crazy low inventory, so just be aware of that. And I always like to point this out because people always ask me about bank-owned sales and foreclosures. This is whole 4 counties. There were 5 of them sold last month. 5 foreclosures in 4 counties. So it's just not a thing right now. Maybe it will be in the future. I don't think so, but. So this is Sac County. Again, they're down about 2.1%. The median home price is $512,000, which I know is a lot of money. So, but just interesting to see there. And this is year over year. So look at this. We're up 20% from last year. But obviously 2020 was a crazy year. But it's interesting to see that we're still up 20% from last year. And then this other metric here I have, which is interesting. Again, another common question I get from people who want to make offers: how much do I offer above? And again, the caveat, like lawyers will say, it depends, right? Depends on the house, depends on where you're at. But this kind of gives you a kind of a picture of what people are paying. So, and the thing to remember too is, so 25% of homes are selling under the list price. So 75% of homes are selling over the list price. So on average here, it's around $25,000 or so. So this is South Sacramento was about 5%. Elk Grove, quite a bit more. It's a very high demand place. Folsom, again, high demand place, 5%. I think, but Carmichael is only about 2%. So it just depends where you're at. But typically, what I tell people is, you're looking about 3, 4, 5%, something like that. So let's jump back out here. So I hope this helps for you. So the market is slowing down, but it's also a seasonal thing too. End of summer, we usually slow down a bit as people go back to their normal lives, stop vacationing if people vacation, and kids are back in school. And then we get a pickup in the fall and then a slowdown again in the winter. And that doesn't mean things die, it's just a slowdown. Less people tend to list their homes around the holiday. But the fall is usually quite active. So we'll see how that turns out. Now this is, it's a slowing trend, just the vibe in the market, and that will probably continue is my guess. Just I think people got worn out and fatigued by the craziness and the prices, so it's a little bit of a slowdown here. But if you still are looking to sell a house, it's going to be great. You're still likely to get multiple offers and get a fantastic price in your house. And the flip side for buyers now is that you have a little bit less competition and interest rates are still crazy low. So let me know if you have any questions about this. Happy to help you out. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, I want to be your real estate resource. Y'all stay safe.